the channel this week. This week we have some really good stuff for you. I've been in this RV for over 3.5 years. I've put over 50,000 miles on it. Now it's time to do some maintenance. So I'm going to replace all of the springs. I was kind of sagging on one corner, so I'm like, well, I either busted a spring or busted something. So I'm going to check it out. Good thing a friend of mine is going to let me use the shop. He thinks I'll fit in because it is bitterly cold out there. And I want to try to do this myself. They say it's pretty easy, so we'll see if a woman can do it or not. The link to the Sumo Springs is right below. My buddy's going to let me use the shop and his tools. So let's see if I can get this done. Remember to like the channel, subscribe to it, folks, and get those automatic updates. And we'll see you in a bit. We're going to see if we can get this done. We're out here this morning. It's a beautiful sunny day in the Sierras, and I am going to be replacing my shocks. And there we go. We've got the sealed struts. We have got shocks, and we have Sumo Springs. We're going to get down to it. Now stay through to the end of the video because I'm going to give you an honest review after a couple hundred miles driving what it's really like to drive with Sumo Springs on your RV. So stay tuned till the end. All measured up, and let's get ourselves into that shop and get it taken care of, folks. Let's see. You know what? I don't actually fit in this shop, but I'm going to town on this, and it is going to be a good day. Ice is falling all over from underneath this RV. It's unbelievable, but let's get to it, folks. See the ice falling off? It's unbelievable. Okay, luckily not a lot of tight bolts, so I'm able to get it off just with some hand cranking tools and a lot of elbow grease, like my grandfather used to tell me. Just keep going, it's all you can do and your job will be done before you know it. So we'll just keep going, see what happens here. Luckily my buddy seems to be on the phone all day. You can kind of catch a picture of him every now and then on the phone, so we'll just let him keep doing what he's doing and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to hurry up because it's his shop and I don't want to be in his way any longer. Wow, okay, one off. It looks pretty good. I don't know if it's worn out or not. Let's see if it can push down here. And yeah, it's got a little tension to it, but it's not coming up really high. So let's get this thing out of here and get the Sumo Spring on. I got to read through the directions one more time. I'm making sure that I don't forget anything. And this little bump stop, if you notice right here how much room is in between the frame and the bump stop. That is amazing. I've got one little bolt up here that's holding it on, and I'm going to get that off and get the new one on, and let's see what it actually looked like. So my buddy actually must have felt sorry for me because he showed up with some electric tools. That made life a lot easier for me. Here is what the Sumo Springs look like. And let's get this little puppy on here and see what a difference it's going to make. I just can't wait to get out on the road and try this thing. So let's take a look here and see what is happening. You won't believe the difference here. Look at that. It's no more space there. It's literally about 1/4 of an inch there, and that is it. So let's get the other shock on, the new shock on, and see if we can't get it adjusted. Got to jack it up to get it in there, and he didn't have 2 jacks, so I'm using my jack. And then you got to make sure the inside bolt gets fully secured and it actually comes up through the floor. That's pretty amazing, but that's how those Mercedes Sprinters are. This seems to be the funnest part of the job. I'm like, okay, I just have to get it at the right level, make sure everything is exactly as it was when I took it off. And let's see if I can get this on. And yeah, okay, just got to figure it out. Yep, it's going to work. Okay. One side done, and we're going to keep going and see what we can actually come up with. We got to make sure we get it all secure here. So stay tuned. We've got more stuff to put on. Okay. It's so nice having some of you can stop in their shop when you're in town and use some of their tools. So the back, I could not film whatsoever. There was so much gravel and sand they threw on the roads because of the ice and snow. Along with the ice and snow, I could hardly even see what I was doing in here. So the back end was a lot faster than the front end. I did jack it up because there was about a 2.5 inch difference between the original bumpers and the bumpers I put on. And you can see the difference here. So the whole job actually took about 4 hours. I'm not experienced, and I just kept plugging along, and that's what it took me. My buddy did help me on the back end shock because he was trying to get out to lunch. So I do appreciate his help. Now, the before, you can see the measurements here. I put them in all the same order, parked in the exact same spot when I came out of the shop, and tried to get it a true honest measurement, even though I don't think I was level on some of my tape measure angles, but that's what you get, folks. So I'm going to have the review here real quick. I just had to share this beautiful sunrise the next morning out in the desert land. The snow's melting, but what a beautiful sunrise. And here is the review coming up now. Wow, I can't believe the difference, folks. Don't wait. Hit the link below. Get your Sumo Springs installed because it is a world of difference driving your vehicle. I have a link to all my winter series right up here. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and next week we got some more good stuff for you, folks. So we'll see you next week.